Hello, folks, and welcome to Troy, Montana. This is Earl Teach, the Mountain Man. Really, it is an honor and a blessing to help people get paid each and every single week as a home income coach. Welcome, folks, to module number 10 in the garden harvest process. It's really important to understand what you can do to separate yourself from the 97% failure zone that works in this industry. It just happens to be a fact that that's what happens. About 97% of the people who attempt to get paid in our industry fail to do so. Why is that? It's really because they've been sold a kit. They haven't been led down a path. There's a major difference between leading somebody through a process of entrepreneurship with a proven path to profits than simply sponsoring somebody into a network marketing business. You got to understand the difference between the two. When it's your income that's at stake, first recognize how to lead the path to the money, because there really is no such thing as something for nothing. You're always going to reap what you sow. So the best thing that you can do as a leader, even if you're brand new, is demonstrate the basics that are going to put the money in your business. If you don't remember what the basics are, they're real simple. The first thing we have to do is we have to be able to prospect for business. As a beginner with O2 Worldwide, recognize the fact that it may not be your first venture into a home business opportunity. So if you've got your product that you're a product of for $60 a month that comes through, and you get 20 leads with the product. Real names, real email address, and phone numbers of people who have stated that they have an interest to work from home. So you've got to follow up with those people, of course, and schedule a time in front of their computer when they've got time to see the facts about what they've requested. You just got to remember at the beginning of the call, when you're leaving them a message or when you're connecting with them through text message or email, hey, I'm not a telemarketer. You've opted into our company's website stating you had an interest in getting paid weekly from home. That's what we're here to serve you with. Connect with me at blah for your email address or whatever your phone number is, and make connections like a professional. Don't want to leave you behind. You're not just another number in our process. God bless you. In the PS section. Simple little things like that. Connecting with people, treating them like they matter, will make a difference for you. So what I'm going to show you is the do's and don'ts today, because it's important that if you're going to connect with people and you're going to spend your time and effort to develop these skills, and if you're really working to develop these skills, you recognize that in the Art of Influence course in our back office, we don't want to take that lightly. We want to treat that like it's extremely crucial to our success. You just practice the exercises. Look at all the information that's in there. Show up to the Saturday morning training calls. These are important things that you can do simply leading by example. And when you're doing the 3 basic skills of prospecting properly, presenting the opportunity properly, and following up properly till the timing is right, you're going to see a flood of income in your business. What does our owner, Dan Putnam, teach us to put into motion as a daily habit? You don't want to overcomplicate the simplicity of understanding how to serve people with the solutions that they're looking for. When you can master the art of being able to do that, you're going to position yourself into a great spot of leadership. Now, it doesn't take 20 years to get into that position. You can actually put yourself in motion in just 21 days. If you look at our last episode of Actions to Profits Radio, we recorded yesterday, you can go to Solutions Will Profit group on Facebook and see the episode there. And we talk about how to slow down the learning curve as a beginner. And when you listen to that radio show, you'll understand how to develop a habit in 21 days, how to own that habit in 60 days, and how to master that habit in 90 days. And when you understand that you're going to put that kind of process into developing your skills, you got to recognize it's an exercise like building a muscle. At first, it's a little hard. The muscles get a little sore, but if you stay consistent in it, they do develop and they'll get rock hard. But it's a process, and the muscles don't like 1, 2, 3 at first. And you still got 10 to go. 1, 2, 3, you still got 7 to go to get to 10, right? But by the time you've done it 8 weeks, every single day, now you can get through 10 and, wow, I could do 20 more if I wanted to, because the muscle has developed. The muscle is now a reflex to the action of your desire, the 10 push-ups, right? Well, now you could do 30 because you went through 8 weeks of daily practice. Your skills in entrepreneurship are a muscle. The reflex is profit. So you need to work on developing those skills. But if you listen to that radio show from Friday, yesterday, you'll understand what you really need to do. Now, what this does is take you to the next level. We're going to show you when the right time is to present your link. It's really funny, but sad. When somebody gets started in the business, they get so excited about what they represent, they just immediately go out there on the social networks and start posting everything they got. Everybody they know gets their link. I mean, hey, what's Joe doing on Facebook today? Oh my gosh, I guess he's trying to sell me something. Whoop, I'll get out of here. You don't want to put yourself in that position. So what you're going to learn today is, if you do not know the answers to the next 7 questions, it is not time for your link yet. Remember, the fundamentals of what we teach with the garden harvest process is quite simple. We are serving people. We're not selling people. We're trying to locate what the problem is so we can present the solution. So the first question should be what? What is the health, money, or both? What is the problem? Is it health, money, or both? If we don't understand what the problem is, why would we give them a link, assuming we've got the solution? That's kind of like shooting in the dark, isn't it? You know, sound shooting is not a safe practice if you're a person in the mountains hunting. It's very, very much frowned upon. You got to be able to see, identify, know your target, and know that that shot is a safe shot before you even take it. So why would you treat entrepreneurship any different? Do you see what I'm saying? So what is the problem? Is it health? Is it money? Or is it both? And when you're asking a question like this, you're showing them that they matter. You're not just calling them up. Oh, you got to see this great opportunity. They got the guru here, the guru there. This guy made $1 million in a week. You're going to miss if you don't. Come on now, think about that. That's what the 97% who get in have no clue what they're doing, have nobody really leading by example in front of them, and they starve to death. They fail every time. Why? Because the most important person you're talking to is the one on the other end of the phone or the other side of that computer screen or the one right in front of you. And what matters, if you don't know what their problem is, how can you even think of trying to present a solution to them? So next, we really want to show them that we're concerned about them. The most important. I'll show you why. You know, I loved the book so much that a mentor of mine by the name of Paul Morris, who trains multi-million-dollar earners for over 40 years, He personally gave this to me as a gift. I won it kind of in a contest at a major function in network marketing. How to Win Friends and Influence People. And this is an audio book on CD. But, I mean, it's that important to put this kind of information in your mind. But what do you learn from experts like How to Win Friends and Influence People? Dale Carnegie. What's taught is the most valuable thing to a person is the sound of their own name and what's important to them. So if you're on the phone with them talking about your product, your company, how great life is, you're talking about you. You're talking about your company, your product, your life. That's nothing to do with them, and they have no interest. But if you're asking them questions like, wow, if we could show you how to solve the problems of health and more month and money, and how to apply 1 hour to your day with the potential to turn that into anywhere from $20 to $100, would that be a solution worthy of your time? And what am I doing? Well, yes. So let me ask you this. Why would life be different if this problem was solved? Describe for me what your life would be like if we solved these two problems. And now they're going to talk about them. Now they're going to tell their story. This is when it's crucial. Forgive my extremely blunt approach. This is crucial for you to shut up. Let them talk. They love to tell their story. And if you're talking, they can't tell their story. You are going to be quiet. You're going to pick up one of these. You're going to be taking notes. You're going to be showing them that you're paying attention to them. And if you're doing this in person, that's why you have business cards or 3x5 cards. Show them that you pay attention, that you really mean what you say. And when they see that you go that far to pay attention to their needs, wants, and desires, they're not going to think you're crazy. They're going to have a genuine desire to know why you have such an interest to slow down enough to take down their information. They don't think you're a pain in the butt when you follow up with them either. They're shocked that you can even remember the details that you wrote down. Because by the time you've called them, they've probably forgot who you are already. That's just the reality of life. But the fortune's in the follow-up, remember? Okay? So I'm giving you the gold nuggets to what it takes to build relationships. Because when you've mastered the art of building the relationship, the business will stay solid. You won't have to rebuild it every 3 to 6 months. Look at these $1 million trainers that are on the internet today. Every 3 to 6 months, they're changing the company name, or they're going to a different this or a different that. Where is the consistency? Think about what I'm saying. When it's all about making a buck, the person's not interested. But when it's all about them, they've got a desire for more. And that's what you're trying to do. Create a desire for more. And that's where number 3 comes in. Well, have you ever thought about the skill development for the desire of income production? Because everybody's income production idea is different. You don't want to limit their vision based on a number that you give them. So you're going to communicate income production. That could be anything, and you never know what they're thinking. And what you want to know is, what are they thinking, right? So think about what I'm saying. Have you ever thought about the skill development for the desire of your income production? Have you ever considered what the main fundamental skills are to be able to make the money, and what kind of time frame it should take you to develop those skills to the point where you're creating profits? Have you ever considered that? And so you're asking questions about them. You're getting their brain to already take mental ownership of a business, and they're just following your path, and they're excited because they're sharing their story, And now you're getting them to paint their own picture. Well, I really haven't thought about that. Well, would it be all right for me to share with you the 3 fundamental skills that our company works with that helps people accomplish goals, just like what you've described so far? Well, yeah, good. I'd like to get to that in a minute. So now I'm setting the stage after I've already asked permission to solve the problem. Now we're going to go to the next. Well, how many hours per week could you contribute to your own success if you seriously saw the perfect opportunity where all the I's are dotted and T's are crossed? How many hours would you put into your own success on a weekly basis, realizing it's for real, not one of those things? Now, you see what I'm doing? I'm asking questions about them. They're painting me the perfect picture of how to bring them onto my team and help them accomplish exactly what they've described to me. They appreciate that. They can't wait to take the next step to make the next dollar. It's not about the kit. It's not about the company. It's not about the product. It's all about them and how to help them achieve where they want to go. So take a look here. Number 5. Have you considered the startup expenses and monthly operation costs after they throw the hook in you for your free trial? You've been down those roads, haven't you? You recognize that real entrepreneurship somewhere along the lines has to have some point of startup cost, and that a real business that pays out profits daily, weekly, monthly, consistently for year after year, those kind of businesses have things called monthly operation expenses. Have you just been promised to show up to the meeting and bring a guest and the rest will take care of itself? Don't feel bad. That's what happens to over 97% of the people that fail in this industry. But realistically, we understand what the 3% do to make the money. So I'm kind of serious. If you really had, 3-4 hours a day, 8 hours a day, what do you have in mind for your own success? And they tell you. Wow. And how much money do you think that those hours that you put into that business, never being a business owner before, should be worth to you? Have you ever considered that for your conversation? And see, you're asking them questions that get them to completely take mental ownership of a business that you're about to show them. They're already putting themselves into an ownership position. They're being educated on what the next step is without you doing all the talking. Do you see what I'm doing? Now, it's called serving them instead of selling them. Number 6, would you be open to a path that's been proven where many people just like you are getting paid their first week by practicing actions to profits and a real business plan, rather than show up at the meeting with a guest next week and you'll get rich? Don't you deserve better than that? I thought so. So would 3 o'clock this afternoon or 7 o'clock Mountain Time Zone, we have a live call Monday through Friday. Let me go ahead and 3-way you into that call so I can answer any questions while they're fresh on your mind as soon as that call gets over with. And this way you'll see a path that's been proven. You'll understand that I don't have to do the explaining. You don't have to do the explaining. And all I'm really going to do is put a map together based on what you want to accomplish for the goals with your home business and what you and your family deserve. Fair enough? You want to take the next step, don't you? Okay? That's how important it is. Now it's time to give them your link at the appointment. A or B time. Not now. A or B time. Your whole career in this industry is not about closing the sale right now. Your whole career in this industry, if you want to make the big bucks, is the purpose of this meeting. Whether it be face-to-face, whether it be online, whether it be over the phone, whether it be on a Facebook chat or a social network chat. Okay, the purpose of the meeting is to set up the next meeting. The follow-up. The fortune's always in the follow-up. So if you're always setting up the next meeting, you've always got the opportunity to follow up. And when you master that habit on a professional scale by serving them, by knowing the answers to these questions before they even get your link. And when they get your link, they get it at a scheduled time, A or B. Why? It's crucial to your success. Because they see you leading them down a path that's proven. They see that you know where you're going. There's no doubt in their mind that you can't get them from point A to point B. Now, what do they see in over 95% of your competition? All they see is fear of loss. I'm the big guru. I made $1 million. I helped the same 20 people make $1 million because they've been on my list for the last 7 years in 5 different companies, and it's your turn too. Those people have all sowed the seeds for several years. They can jump from company to company, make 10 grand every 3 months with each company, or even in their first month. But if you're brand new in this industry and you've never done anything before in your life, you need to recognize it's going to take some time to make that success come to pass. What we have here is a proven path where you can work towards that consistently. Serve people consistently. And in 1 year, you can accomplish more than most people will in 10. You just got to ask yourself, do you want to go the extra mile to experience what counts? You only get out of life what you put into it. Are you willing to take those courses through the Art of Influence? Are you willing to educate yourself and practice these questions? Enlarge this screen if you have to. Push pause. Write down what you're seeing. The whole idea is to help you make the money. What I've given you in Module 10 here is the kind of stuff most income coaches will charge you thousands of dollars for and call it the big ninja secrets. Don't you deserve to know how to serve people rather than sell people? If you're going to commit to this as a lifetime career, wouldn't it make sense to understand how to serve people and have a solution to what they're facing? Who wouldn't want more energy throughout the day? Better concentration on what they're doing? Who wouldn't want a better night's sleep? Who wouldn't want less pain in their life? Who wouldn't want a strong immune system? Who wouldn't want more money in the budget than month? Who wouldn't want an extra $100,000 a year just setting aside that continues to keep multiplying because they spent a year to 2 years of their life on some serious discipline to make an end result like that come to pass? It happens all the time. It's your turn. The question is, will you commit to the actions that it takes on a daily discipline? Remember, it only takes 21 days to develop a habit. It takes 60 days to master that habit, or to own that habit. It takes 90 days to master that habit, 21 days to develop it, 60 days to own it, and 90 days to master it. If it's one a day for 21 days, you're looking at one a day for 21 days. When the national average is show 10, sponsor 2, it'd take you 21 days to bring 2 people into your business if you made the habit of gathering one name, one email address, and one phone number a day. Added that to your list, scheduled the appointment to go over these questions, to isolate the problem, and present the solution. It's not an impossible process. It's very simple. And when you practice the art of consistency, 21 days of that means you've exposed your business properly 21 times. What if you got 7 customers that had no interest in building the business? 7 times $20 a month? is $140 income monthly for 21 days of your part-time efforts serving people instead of selling people. Doesn't that make sense? Now, when you commit more than 1 hour a day to your time, what if you could do 2? Huh? If you did 2 a day for 21 days, that's 42. That's going to bring 4 on your team in 21 days. Do you see the pattern? But the daily discipline is 2 hours. The actions to profits are serving them, not selling them. What's going to happen? You're going to pick up more customers. You're going to pick up more business builders because they see a path that's real over a path of hype. Think about what I'm saying. Now, what if you do 3 a day in 21 days? That's 63. That's going to bring you 6 team members in less than 21 days. So the question is, how bad do you want your success? Which one of those 3 habits do you have in your schedule that you can master as an entrepreneur from the comfort of your own home? If you did just 1 a day and stayed consistent with it for 2 to 5 years, you could see yourself in $1 million income. Many have done it. Many have already done it. What's stopping you? So I pray that what I'm showing you here is getting through to you, because it's nothing less than the truth. Entrepreneurship isn't a free lunch, but it is the best tasting lunch you'll ever eat when it's prepared properly. And what we've shown you here is the ninja tricks of how to prepare it properly. You deserve success. Make sure you're showing up and utilizing that nightly call. Make sure you understand that we got systems in place, like our home business success system for those that are a product of the product for $60 a month with leads and product. You also get this other free system called Home Business Success System. It's awesome. The tools are all here for you. We do a webinar, which is a Google Hangout. Every Thursday night, we have a team webinar through our O2 Power Group. We also have a call that is put on every night by O2 Worldwide, Monday through Friday. There is a radio show that I personally put on Monday through Friday where we can mastermind together and go through some training. Now, we're doing a summer push that we just launched on the first day of summer, just this week. So the mastermind is like at the last 5-10 minutes of the call. But as we get through the basic training and fundamentals, it's going to develop to, as we're all doing the work together, we're all sharing the results of the actions we put in, working together as a team. You know, together everyone achieves more. And that's what we're here for, to help you utilize the internet systems that we have a place to mastermind with people that are working for their success and making it happen. Not just some millionaire that did it 8-9 years ago that flies around on a plane too lazy to do his work anymore and tells you what to do, but he doesn't know what's going on in the field because he's not in it. What happens? Half the team doesn't make it. Look at the success that's there. You got to look at, hey, what's happening? What I'm teaching you is exactly what I've done over the last 4 months. And my team has grown from 0 on January 26th to over 630 people today, which is what is today, June 25th. So think about what I'm saying. If I can do this, you can do it. I'm not talking about anything magical. I'm talking about a serious foundation to your success laid in with honor, integrity, and serious efforts. God bless you. Congratulations for taking the time to really understand how to grasp the fundamentals and create your own success. We're here for you. Never be afraid to ask for help.